wasn't even.
Yeah, it wasn't even a minute.
Oh, I'm
It
pressing.
says estimate 3. We'll wait a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I just
Reconnect
pressed.
after a little bit.
I
See
just
what's
pressed
going on here.
chat with an agent.
Yep.
An agent will be with you in 3 minutes. Is that okay? Yes.
As you're pushing the buttons, could you?
Well, now I'm in the queue.
Because that's what I want to do when you get it loaded up. Just keep it in there.
Can you see it?
Yeah. You can just put it there, or where do you want to put it there?
Yeah.
Let's see if it comes through. Give it a few minutes. Doesn't disconnect, but then reconnect it while it's sitting there.
Well, I'll have to leave the queue and then I'll have to.
Yep. You just have to, because it's not getting anywhere. You double the time. So it's 3 minutes, 6 minutes. And then see if it says something went wrong. You want to know that's what happened last time. Yeah. Because we're having Wi-Fi difficulties at certain times. And I've already discussed about Wi-Fi and how you can tap into it, and people around, and people can get information around. And I've had nephews and people here that know my Wi-Fi code. So I'm actually about to change my Wi-Fi code. I've asked Emma, as it's through her name, to change this Wi-Fi code password. Definitely, if I keep getting these Wi-Fi issues at certain times where it's important for me, and then no Wi-Fi issues as much, right? They seem to come at certain times. I think you got a reply. That's what they said. So that'll be your reply.
That'll be right.
Well, at least we didn't get a Wi-Fi problem. Do I have to continue discussing it?
Hi Emma. I hope you're doing fine today. I see you opened this account 6 years ago. Thank you for your loyalty. He's still writing. Hello, thank you. There you go. Not writing anything else, so I guess I will just type in the moment. I need to go. Get the message. Copy. What the hell? It says the person's left the conversation. I'm like, I just said hello.
That's why I say.
This is stupid.
So to get evidence, so it's not you that just hung up. And
well, bring that over here then.
Yeah.
I need to.
Let's go again.
But I can still message.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on, someone's writing again. Maybe it's a server.
Don't know.
Well,
Let's
I'm just
find
gonna
out.
write in the message.
First
I'm just
time.
gonna send. I'm gonna send right
Go.
now. Are you listening?
Yep.
I'm gonna send right now what we discussed and wrote earlier. Alright, sending. Ugh. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, you idiot. It didn't even post.
I'm getting your attitude when you get frustrated. Yeah. So what's What's happened here?
I just put in the message that we discussed earlier. I wrote, but I didn't write the whole damn thing because obviously I'm going to do little bits at a time. And then it just says you can contact a seller from the seller information section on the blah blah blah. If your item has arrived, you have 30 calendar days to report it. No. And now it's saying contact seller, sending a cancellation request, report an item that hasn't arrived, no seller response to cancellation request. That's an assistant.
Is that what it's done after you just sent that?
Yeah, that's what it's done after that because the person's left the fucking conversation, even though I literally just replied hello.
Well, you have to go back.
And now it says contact an agent. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, alright, there we go.
I gotta press the button.
No, I'm just doing this for a second. And when you go to start again.
Yeah.
That's right. So I told you to have another phone.
But obviously, you cannot send a whole big message like that.
That could be true. Like I said, this is the first
But
time.
still, that's not the problem. He left the conversation before.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah, they just assumed, which is not.
And I just said hello.
Yeah.
Fucking douche. Now it says chat with an agent.
Next time he says hello, just send him that text. Oh, so you hopefully you can get the whole lot this time.
This is bullshit.
So before you send it, get it to post up. You copy and paste it, and then see if you can write one. So if you start it again, like I said, when you go to, please don't get frustrated at me. I'm only
I'm
asking.
not frustrated at you.
You are because I asked you. Yeah, I know. I'm frustrated about a million situations, but what does it do for us? It only gets you into trouble. Even though you can be right and frustrated, the devil feeds off it. It can come in, right? Use that.
See, because
even though it's all that, right?
See, that's all it did when I put in I'm contacting him about an issue. So it doesn't show you the whole thing.
When you finally get all this done, I can do another video.
So I'm gonna have to just write in that because I can't write in the whole damn thing.
You just got to take one step at a time. It's basic. You know how to read. I'm only getting you into this because you read. But then when I get you into things to help me, because you can read and write and spell for us, I've got to have this whole argument. You're going crazy every time I ask your help. That's why I said when I finally leave this place and a few things we're about to do, I need to go get a friend that's like a secretary for me that I can discuss with my semi-illiterate and not have to worry about it so much, okay? Because I hate asking you every time, but all I've got, and it's allowed me to have, is you.
What?
So please, just be calm. Yeah.
Sorry. So this guy has joined the conversation again. This is an Ash. I'll leave you both to it and come back once you're done. I hope we are still connected. What?
Soon I'll be getting off the internet altogether.
Yep,
I
just said I'm here, but you left the conversation. I had to start again. So let's see what happens now.
Lucky you haven't. See, your frustration you would have, and it hasn't. You're freaking out over nothing. You can't take the next step.
I hate when people tell me to be calm. It's annoying.
You're lucky to talk to you. The way you treat people is why we don't have many conversations. You're like the rest of them. You're fitting good.
Yeah.
Why I use you.
Let's not get into it right now, please.
The ones around.
Let's just get this started, sorted.
It's another thing that you just can't stand, which is why you'll always continue what you do. You're never willing to discuss the issue.
Okay. I was connected, Emma. It may be some technical issues. Can you please elaborate your concern for me? I'm just going to write it. I'm having trouble with contacting a seller that hasn't gotten back to me. issue with an item I brought off them. I'm just going to write that because I can't write big message. Try to send a big message. I can't send a big message.
Don't know why they have invitation. Message.
They,
That's how they roll.
I contacted them first. He just wrote, I have reviewed your concern. I can see that you have been trying to contact the seller. However, seller is not responding to you. Correct? Yes. Yes, correct. Oh, fucker. I appreciate your efforts in contacting us in this regard. Be rest assured, I'll definitely look into the matter and assist you in the best possible manner of, the seller not contacting you back. I would love to guide you. May I know the order at which you are referring to? Solar hybrid. Man. Yeah, it only lets you do 225 words. That's why it would not let me do the whole thing. So I've had to say small things. So that's what we're up to. He said, may I know, is this the item you're referring to? Solar hybrid inverter. I said, yes, that's correct. The seller said to me on the 1st of July when I first contacted them that they would get their engineer to look at the videos I provided to see if they could resolve the inverter issue, but haven't heard from them since. That's all I could write in because that was my 220 something words. He said, thank you for confirming.
text saying all these issues have been recorded.
Hang on, I'm just got a message.
As I've been talking about this
Baby.
sector for a while.
Yeah, I can't write that right now, baby. I'm trying to read what they just sent me. Oh, so they can see what I've sent the seller.
Yeah, they'll set you
Yeah, it says I reviewed. Baby, shh, for a second, baby. He just said I reviewed this purchase item and can see it was delivered on the 6th of May. I have gone through the message conversation and really appreciate all your efforts in trying to communicate with the seller.
Yeah.
I would like to share. We always make sure that our buyers have a great transactional experience while purchasing an item on eBay. And also, at the time, we always ensure that if there is any issues with the item purchase, they are protected. Thus, we offer 30 days eBay money-back guarantee protection for our buyers. And if there is an issue with the item transaction,
yeah, I was about to do it too. Stormy.
That's
check the devil.
That's not Stormy, it's Cosy.
Oh, Cosmo.
And they recommend to open a return item claim for full refund within 30 days since the estimated date of delivery. After reviewing the details of your purchase, it appears that the order falls outside the time frame covered under eBay's buyer protection policy. As per eBay's guidelines, the protection applies to orders within a specific time period, which unfortunately has already elapsed for this transaction.
Yeah, we already know that.
Yeah, well, pretty much saying they can't help.
I don't know. Is that how it finished?
No, I'm still writing.
I'll leave it. Just telling you about something we already know, which is what I discussed in my messages and
Yeah.
what we're still getting across about that item. Well, it should need to go further than 30 days if you've got issues when it comes to using my time.
Yeah, that's just the eBay money back
See, that's what we
guarantee.
send you in a minute. If he tries to use that excuse, I'll be like, well, this item is faulty because you need to get something else.
Yep, I'm just writing for a second, please, baby.
And I understand that would work with 99% of items.
Yeah, I got that, baby.
Yeah.
Please, I'm trying to read. Yeah. Thank you.
You're allowed, you think, and you know what you do best is before you learn the apology, that's cool. But don't cut me off. Just let me speak. And you'll be like,
While we regret that we cannot proceed with the claim through the buyer protection program, we want to let you know that you can still try to work out with seller for a solution. If seller is not helping, then I suggest you to explore external options, as we have seen that some buyers have got success when they have tried external options. Oh my god, seriously, they can't do
what,
that?
Sue?
Probably. Probably.
That's a joke, that's passing the buck, isn't it? Well, I've discussed.
Hang on, I'm just trying to think. Yeah.
Just tell them about what we're talking about when it comes to that item.
Yes.
30 day.
Yeah. Yep. I'm about to do that, baby. Just let me. Yes, sir. How long did it take for the Wi-Fi module to come? Like weeks or something?
Weeks or something.
Yeah.
Like but we did ask you about the problem before the 30 days. That we couldn't fix it.
No, we
until we got the
only mentioned about the Wi-Fi module. We didn't mention the problem with the inverter.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we got it. But we did mention about the Wi-Fi
yeah.
problem before the 30 days. like to solve the issues.
I'm just trying to. I just said, yes, I understand that it has passed a 30-day period, but I've had an issue with the item since I got it, and I didn't contact the seller or eBay about the issue straight away, as I had to get a Wi-Fi module for the inverter, and the Wi-Fi module took weeks to get here.
Yeah. Just don't want a second one, just in case someone plays up. Yes, I tend to get that every now and then too.
Mary asks, may I know, is this the item you're referring to? Wi-Fi module remote monitor for 11K solar hybrid inverters, Android, iPhone app. Yes.
It's about the inverter, not Wi-Fi.
Yes, but he's just asking about what I'm referring to, a Wi-Fi module.
Yeah, that's the one we bought.
Yes.
Yeah. Because if I didn't need that Wi-Fi module then, right, when we asked to the seller, then I would have just returned it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to
Before 30
fix
days.
the issue with me.
That's why they should come with it. His Wi-Fi should come with it if they want to keep the 30 day.
I'm on a roll right now, baby.
Yeah, okay.
You're just distracting me, sorry. Yes, that's correct. I was figuring that one. Yeah, I said, yes, that's correct. I was hoping that the Wi-Fi module would fix the issue with the inverter, as then I would be able to access the solar inverter.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi.
Settings to see if I could solve the problem.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi, you should have said it, should have come with it if they want the 30 day to solve the 30 day issue when it comes inside. That's what I was saying.
Now they're saying, may I know you want to return the above item? Which one's he talking about? The Wi-Fi module or friggin'?
Well, if we have to return the inverter, then we would like, that would see the point that we might as well return
but there's
the Wi-Fi. But that's if we get the same inverter.
Yeah.
And then if I'm having these problems with the seller and already a bad issue with the inverter, then I might get a whole new inverter. And so, yes, would be asked for
I can't write all. I won't be able to write all that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, I guess we want to return.
If I'm returning the inverter, then I'll return.
If I return
Wi-Fi
the
as well,
solar
as I'll go for a new
inverter,
a different brand.
Yeah. Okay.
As we don't mind, I'll get trust this one. Okay.
If I return the solar inverter,
Sure.
then yes. Yeah, I can't write much. I just said, if I return the solar inverter, then yes, I would like to return the Wi-Fi module, as I wouldn't need the Wi-Fi module as it's only compatible with that inverter.
Yeah, I would advise if they want to keep it with 30 days, that they come with a Wi-Fi.
Well, that's eBay that does the 30 days.
Yeah, and that's who we're talking to. I'm telling them about how they can fix this problem so it doesn't keep occurring on these items.
Hang on, I can't write all that, so I'm just going to delete that at the moment.
So I'd advise.
Yeah, hang on. I can't write that at the moment. I just got to see what they say after that. I said it's stupid. You can't write a big long message.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I put it about the short of the thing, you decide who to do that, obviously. And he's arguing something that already is hard.
So thank you for confirming desired outcome. I am sharing a link with you. Please open the link in the new tab, or this may disconnect our current chat session. Okay, so I just gotta.
Before you leave, I wanted you to advise that so this doesn't happen again. Quickly send another one. I advise that inverters should be sold with Wi-Fi. Just do that, so he knows. So your seller, she knows a point when I'm trying to.
Oh my God!
Stop this issue.
I'm going. Oh God, not to you, but what this seller's saying. The eBay seller. So with the link, it says with the above link, Emma, you can return the Wi-Fi module that item. And I'm like, oh well, don't want to return it if I can't return the Wi-Fi inverter. I mean, solar inverter.
Yeah.
Do they not understand what I'm saying?
Yes, that's why I'm trying to give you some information that might help them, right? To simplify it, right? And tell them I would advise with this system, so it doesn't happen again, with the 30-day, that they come with Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Hang on.
Right? Just send that off so I know it's been done. That's why you should have just going, yeah, you'll know again. So doing that, you should have just waited, and I could have made you reword the other one you already had. You're doing your thing. You're trying to work together, you're doing something for me, but then you do things not the quite
You're
the way.
just right.
Yeah, and then when we discuss ourselves, you do that. So, what can we do? Pop it, I guess. Let's see what happens. How about us? Yeah.
Is that alright? I said I advise that the sellers should sell Wi-Fi modules with the inverter.
Sell the inverters with the Wi-Fi. That's what that is.
Well, that's still the same thing. I advise that they should sell Wi-Fi modules with the inverter. Like, does that make sense? Then I wouldn't have gone over the 30-day period, as I had to wait for a Wi-Fi module to get here, hence going over the 30 days.
Yeah. Because if it had its Wi-Fi, I would have known about the problem and sent it when I asked about the Wi-Fi. Isn't that? Yeah, really semantic.
If the inverter had the Wi-Fi module... What? If the inverter had the Wi-Fi module...
I wouldn't have asked about buying one so I can solve the problem. So the problem, I would have sent it back. If I didn't have to ask for the Wi-Fi, I would have sent it back.
Oh, damn it, I can't...
What the problem was.
Yeah, I can't write all that. Because what I wrote so far is already...
Yeah. So what have you written so far then?
I wrote, advise that the seller should sell Wi-Fi modules with the inverter. Then I wouldn't have gone over the 30-day period, as I had to wait for the Wi-Fi module to get here, hence going over the 30 days.
Yeah.
And then I try to write, if the inverter had the Wi-Fi module...
Oh, just leave that. It's pretty much got it all. Hopefully you'll get it. I was just giving it even more clear.
Yeah,
like
alright.
A lot of people need schematics. They don't have much education. They don't get it.
But, yeah, they misunderstood. They're now trying to get me to go to a link to return the Wi-Fi module. Well, if we have to keep the inverter, we might as well keep the Wi-Fi module, because we can't return the inverter because it's past a stupid thing. So...
It's not about the return, that's a little item. It's not about that. It's about the...
So pretty much I should be asking them...
That item doesn't even have a problem. It has to be returned now because of another previous seller.
Yeah, because...
Right? And that's what I'm just saying. If they just change something, right, they'll be able to fix all these problems. So I wonder how many times they've had this problem, or how many times will they get this problem when they get an issue with the inverter, and then people have to get these things to find out. You'd get it every time there's an issue with the inverter, wouldn't you? If you just bought it brand new. And that's what we had.
He just said, no, or he or she, I don't know, said, no worries, I can see you are still getting option option to return. Like I can still get an option to return the item so you can proceed with the same. Well, they're not getting it. There's no point in returning the module because it goes with the inverter.
The module we're not going to return unless we can return. So tell him. So
Ah.
are we getting a return on the inverter? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's talking about the module.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
But we wouldn't return the module unless we got return. That's what I'm just saying. So say to him,
I won't return the Wi-Fi. Yes, module unless I can return the solar inverter. But they're saying I'll wait for 30 days. There we go, I just said that. I won't return the Wi-Fi module unless I can return the solar inverter. Oh my god, this is going longer than I expected. My appointment's in half an hour and I got a shower still.
Just chill out.
I am, it's just
Yeah.
really annoying. Stop saying chill and chill.
Don't worry, I'll get the red stuff too. What have we got? It's like when you say it's going to be okay when someone's dying. We don't have much.
So it's like pretty much they're saying, because we're going over the 30 days, we'll say, they're not saying it now. We're screwed and we're just going to have to.
So far, that's what he's mentioned, and now he's just talking about the Wi-Fi, yes.
He's saying that I can return the Wi-Fi, it's not over the 30 days, but
we know
there's no point of that.
And then that seller is going to cop something because of the previous. Right? That's why I'm going to post these things up. That's why I post. Because how else can we get the point across? If I can't get it across, hopefully when I post, a badge person will see it, as I call them, right? That can for us. It's the only way things happen in this world. That some person with a badge decide to do something like a government worker, you know?
Oh my goodness!
That might make me look good. I'll do this. What are they saying now?
Oh wow! He says, or he or she says, I can understand this, but in this case, I would strongly recommend you contact the seller one more time and explain the situations you have been facing. I'm optimistic that your issue will be resolved.
We've already done all that.
The seller is not getting back to me.
That's right. We've already done all that. What do you think I'm doing? Send them what? Shit. That is a lot, isn't it? Trying to pass the buck. And I talk about everybody about passing the buck, a world of pass the buck. Their jobs are so easy. You go, oh, do this, I can do this. So,
alright, I just said the seller isn't getting back to me regarding the solar inverter. That's why I'm contacting you regarding this issue. How can I fix it?
As we've had these issues before, that you just get completely annoyed. We could be waiting months, so we're doing it now. Huh? We've waited the efficient amount of time.
So they're pretty much saying we're just going to take it up the arse, but then hope eventually the seller gets back to us and they can help. If not, we've got to take it up the arse like the liar thing.
Let's not talk about it yet.
Yeah.
That's all we end the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another video.
I didn't record everything, but I've already been talking about it. Yes, they just said
we'll scroll up to where your last
that.
recording.
I don't know how far it was. Yeah, well,
Diaries can still go up occasionally for a while.
I'm still, and that's what I wrote. The seller ain't getting back. But I've been talking it. Well, I'm here, but I searched something.
How do news people solve stuff? Well, they start talking about it. That's what we do. That's why I post again. Because things aren't getting solved. I've tried all other steps as well, and they're not getting solved when it comes to all sorts of things I've talked about, even when it comes to the law. And so I post until it gets solved. And one day, when it gets solved, and someone goes, "Hey mate, you got to post it," it's been, "Oh, have I? Which one is it? Oh, I can remove it now if I haven't already done it." Things like that. That's how you get shit done.
Well, okay, maybe.
We're not really in a realistic world.
Alright, well, if they won't cover the money back guarantee, it's eBay's 30-day thing. What happens if I just tell the seller I want to return it and I want the money back? Will they just give me the money back? Not eBay.
Well, they might just say what he just said.
Yeah.
Right? Then what are you going to do then? Then you'll have to say, well, I guess you're using what you can, right? You've got an issue. I'll try to contact us while I'm trying to tell you about what issue they've got. Try to tell eBay about the issue that they're having and more issues that they'll continue to have if they don't solve the issue of the problem. So if someone needs to get something, it takes a week to come, right? And you get it, and they go from when you buy it, right, this 30 day, right? So they don't know exactly when you get it, and that can be 2 weeks in some cases. The mail service is that,
Okay.
right? And then you got to get the Wi-Fi, and that takes. You're right on the nut. It's not fair. It's screwing people over, and so that sells for 30 days. Otherwise, change it to 60. For 30 days, it's not long enough. They have to sell it with the Wi-Fi. That's what I'd say if I was working at eBay.
Okay.
To solve these issues now for you and now for the future.
Yeah, okay, this is what they just said, babe, because I don't want it to drop out again.
Yeah.
They said, no worries, I would like you to share... I would like... Hang on, so wait a sec. No worries, I would like you to drop one last message to seller regarding your concern. Our will also then notify the seller the same. I think they mean...
So they're going to notify them on there.
Yeah, I think they want
This
us...
is a step.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, just... So they want us to drop them a message, the seller, and they will also contact the seller. And now they're saying...
So what we'll do is we'll drop a message saying, if you can't find the issue, you haven't found the issue, and you can't find it, we would like to return it.
Yeah, okay, well, this is what also they said. They said, may I share you one draft message to send to seller? Alright, I'll see what they say. Okay, yes. I can message one myself, but if they suggest they have a better message that I could send to seller, then alright, I'll have a look at the draft. So that's where we're up to. Ugh. It's just how they worded it before.
Well, at least it's not BWF wording like some of the kids.
Well, it's stuff that got an 8 in there. They obviously tried to write. They said, no worries, I would like to share you drop one last message to seller regarding your concern. Our will also then notify the seller the same. I think they meant to say they'd like us to do one more message to the seller, and they will also contact the seller as well.
Yep, and I'll also do this post to help others see a similar issue, and hopefully they'll avoid it too. eBay hopefully fixes it. Hopefully they'll fix it. If they don't fix it, and I don't hear that they either fix it or believe that they will, I might even leave this post up longer, as I'm talking about an issue that they can easily fix. And this is what I do easy. Like, they can't see this, you know. But anyway.
Just reading.
As a good politician, you see the same point that I'm talking about. Huh? They pretty much come with the Wi-Fi. I would have plugged it in. It would have had its malfunction as the device itself. I would have plugged in the Wi-Fi that come with it. It wouldn't have fixed the problem. And before, like when I said them about why I needed the Wi-Fi, then I would have already went, I need a return. Here's the problem. Return. But because it didn't come with the Wi-Fi, and I had to reorder. Some of us take a week or two to order that as well. It can happen in financial time, right? There's a loophole in that area of that device, and people literally can get malfunction devices of that. So they're leaving the loophole for bad guys behind the scenes, and they love to do this shit. Get all the second malfunctions of those devices, put them in a good looking box, right? And then go, you sell them, and then go, they need the Wi-Fi, because most of them come with the Wi-Fi, right? It's strange that they don't. And time they realise the problem, we tell them they'll need a Wi-Fi because that might fix the problem when it comes to balancing, is what you're having with, right? You might even believe that, you're going to do this, right? It's too late. What are they saying?
Oh. So this is the message they suggest that I send to the seller, but they're totally just not got it right. They're saying that I should write, to the person's name. I hope this message finds you well. I purchased the blah 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 on the 20th blah blah blah. After receiving the product, I also bought a Wi-Fi module to use with it. Unfortunately, I've discovered the Wi-Fi module I purchased is not compatible with the inverter. It is compatible.
It's working. I've already hooked up the Wi-Fi and it's working already. I'm pretty sure we discussed that in the messages you would look to the seller. Isn't that right? We've already mentioned about the Wi-Fi and that it's pretty much working. It gets into the settings. It malfunctions to the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi and it eventually changes settings as it says it does. Right?
Yeah. I said to this eBay person, I don't know if it's boy or girl, as I said, that the solar inverter, the Wi-Fi module, is only compatible with this solar. So I already told them.
Send him, go, do you believe that this solar inverter should come with a Wi-Fi?
Well, it doesn't really matter what they think.
Because I wouldn't have this problem? Just send it.
I'll just say the solar.
Do you believe that this solar inverter should come with a Wi-Fi? So if it has an issue, we would know straight away and we wouldn't have this issue.
Hang on. What do you believe?
Would you believe?
Do you believe that the solar inverter should come with a Wi-Fi module so we wouldn't have this issue?
Yeah, not do. Would you believe?
Hang on. Would you there? Hang on.
That if it comes with the solar, I wouldn't have had this issue.
I already said.
Yeah,
so I said so we wouldn't have this issue because.
I
already said that. Yeah, the Wi-Fi module.
I just finish up the conversation soon because there's no
Yeah, I just said the Wi-Fi module is compatible with the inverter. It's the inverter that isn't working. And then I said that thing what you said.
Yeah. Alright. Because we'll end the conversation soon because now he's talking things that can't understand or won't listen. Pretty much like I said to the police when I went on about why I breached something because of child abuse and I've got a video and you will probably, if I was a cop I'd go like, what? You serious? Where's this video? But they'd rather want to try to breach me. You know what I mean? I think everyone's quite strange.
Yeah.
And really don't really want to do their jobs. And I don't go report these videos because I get blamed for previous videos I've already tried to report.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
I'm always the bad guy. I'm afraid to report the police. And that's probably why they struggle. They get reports here in Australia and they give answers. Because they twist things. Daddy don't deal with the Steve-O crew. Like to play around and get money for nothing. Some people literally would hurt others to make money. Sad.
Please have a drink. Do I have a cup up there with a drink?
Yeah.
Man, how long has that been up there for?
It feels so childish.
Thank you. Well, there you go. They said, yes, as a buyer, I can understand your sentiments here, Emma. Even if I was there in that situation, I could have also feel the same as you are feeling.
Yeah,
you know, with that.
So if he sees that, then he should see that he should have to go through why we're complaining and get bypass the 30-day and just ask for a return and tell them to return. Huh? If I want to return, allow them to have that return.
I probably still can return it, I'm just not to the seller.
Well,
the seller will pay.
That's what we're about to find out. So we're going to ask it again. That's what he's asking. And if they don't, then we can obviously go back to him with this conversation. He should get the point. Or she. Okay?
So I'll just ask him, even though we're past the 30-day money back guarantee eBay thing, I still can
So you send
return
them out that I'll take your advice and send off another
message, and if not, I'll contact you again.
No, I'll get back to you. Thank you. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, there you go. It says, please do not worry, Emma. As a customer care agent, I'll highlight this to my team to contact the seller from our end to resolve your query.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
For you to
Good.
get on their butt to get them to send me a message back.
Would be appreciated to speed things up, yes.
As you are a valuable member for us on eBay since 6 years.
Older, actually. That account.
Yeah, mine. I've been. Yeah.
Because I got you to do some things too. You did my shop. Nice. Okay. Let me know you've got. That's all.
I'll just say, okay, thank you.
Scan through. Leave it at that. And you're gonna chill out. Get yourself ready to head off.
Ugh, I'm going to be late, so I'm just going to call them and see what I can do.
Okay.
And they said, as eBay serves as a platform connecting buyers and sellers, I hope you also understand my limitation here.
Oh, yes, I quite understand that. I know a fair bit. You're discussing it now.
I just said, okay, thank you. I'll contact the seller again to see if they reply. If I don't hear back from them still, I will contact you again regarding this. Regarding this issue. I didn't scroll all of it, but you could probably...
So they're finished? You got the confirmation? They're all done?
I'll just wait one more time.
Just wait a little bit. Just a little bit of fire. Look at that. Once again, the waiting game.
Look at all the little hamsters. They all have a bar.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah, my baby's having a bath out there, isn't it?
That's so cute. There's so many.
Oh, you got little flappy.
Oh my
They
God.
actually look like little ducks.
I know. They look like little grey ducks.
Yeah.
Little ducklings.
They're really raggy as well.
You do?
I'm just going to toss it.
Oh, okay. They just said, sure, Emma, for you, I'm highlight this issue with my manager to help get this resolved for you. And they're writing again. I trust that you have understood the resolution provided as per your expected outcome and happy with it? With a question mark.
Well, we've done as best as what we can do at this point, I guess so, yeah. The last time I had to contact eBay, when it comes to a inverter, a smaller one, you get smaller ones, people that usually go in a car and stuff like, you know, these type. No big screen on it or anything. But this one was the first inverter that I talked about before. That was just 2,000 watt, 12 watt one. And it can take solar, right? You can put solar to it as well. And when I went to test it, to see how much power it can take, with me power, and I plug this next thing in, and I'm looking at actually run off here when it's 12 watt, what we're actually doing. That's what I did with all inverters. Until it goes not too much, right? It'll start spinning. Usually they beep before they cut off. And as you slowly turn on some items, as I was doing that day when I was testing it. And the first three tests, it overloaded and malfunctioned and never worked again. And I had an issue with the seller then that's talking about that your product overloaded and it didn't come back and it's got an overload safety. You talk about your products good about overloads, right? And all the seller wanted to talk about is why did you overload it? And I kept explaining to him, well, I was testing how much I get. I did it to all my inverters. done it many times, even up to 200 times with back inverter. Some old inverters I got that have been overloaded many of times, and they don't even claim that there's a cool product that is good for overloading. Right? Remember that one, Emma?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had a problem with the seller, literally giving me excuses and eBay had to step in on that to get me to return the item, and that's what happened in the end. eBay said, "Yeah, we've stepped in on your behalf. You can return it, and you'll get the money." And that was a massive conversation too. Lot of time and bullcrap trying to get across, and like different people like that were working there. I saw it was pretty sure it was like that too. The way they spoke was differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, I just said, well, I've done the best I can with this issue, just hoping to resolve this issue or return the inverter.
Yeah. And you should just get out of the day or something so he knows that you're finished. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's a chunky little one. Alright, I just said I hope so. Thank you and have a good rest of the day. Because they just said, I'm optimistic and this will be resolved by itself.
Yep.
Alright, I'm ending the chat.
Just wait a second. You might say a similar thing.
Okay.
Good luck, bye. That's usually our conversation. You might not. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Thank you for contacting eBay customer service. We appreciate your business. I hope you have a great day. Oh, send me something else. Nice to meet you, Emma. Alright.
Send you too. See you.
You too, see you. Not that I'm going to see them later, but...
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell? I just lost my damn screen.
The more likely you might hear something from the way it goes.
I just lost my screen, so... Alright. It's ended the whole thing, but it's gone back to how can we help you again? But if you want to go through all that, because I didn't record all of it, but I got a lot of it. Because I was saying a lot of it as well. And then I need to quickly...
That's the top story, or is that the bottom?
That's not the top yet. There's a lot. Go from...
Just give me the top. Just go to the top and I'll start with it.
There's the top. Go from B downwards.
Now, I don't do this every time. In fact, this is the first time I'm actually going this far in recording text messages, as I've had a lot of issues lately, so I've just changed a few things at the moment. But hopefully, I won't have to keep doing it, you know what I mean? Once things get sorted out and stop happening so much in certain fields that are similar. As we're all getting out there. Alright, and have a good one out there, people. If you want, you can comment about if you've been through any other issues similar to this and how did that work out for you. And did you ever have to do such things? And if you did, why did you have to go as far as like I had to go in certain areas? See you later.